Welcome back to Finnegan's Farm and welcome back to the YouTube channel. In today's video we're going to be going through the big Fairytron harvester. I'll be getting inside here with Paul and Kev to talk through the harvester, and I'll be doing a few overshots of the whole set we have today. Jim Byrne.
How are you, Jim?
Jim, this is just Jim Byrne, this is just a shout out here. You commented there on Workshop Wednesday looking to see the harvester. Here she is.
Here I am.
Here I am.
Here I am. Oh, you're on with the harvester.
You're not that big, Kev, don't worry.
I picked him on by hand, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, big, yeah, 4-0.
Yeah. 4 fingers.
So we're here with Kev Shannon. He is driving the harvester. Normally Dad would be driving it, but Kev has decided to take 2 weeks holidays to drive it. That's how much he loves working for us. He misses it.
Yeah.
So, Kev, you're in the big 4-0.
Yeah.
Back in the
hot seat, yeah. No, it's going very well. It's actually, the way that the year was turning out, we were kind of worried about what was going to go on or getting stuck or whatever, but it's turned out to be absolutely serious conditions.
Sure, yeah.
Like I'm doing 4K there, like absolutely, the spuds are coming out perfect, and we're getting well through work, so we're not too bad. Keep ahead of it. We're digging rooster here now. We were digging pinks earlier on. Yeah.
And we're on our second farm. Now the farms closer to home are probably a little bit wetter, but I thought this farm would be wet enough. But yeah, there's a small bit of water lying in the tram lines, but other than that, there's nothing.
No,
I've seen
at all. And like even sometimes we were side loading when it needed to be, but and there's no bother there.
Yeah.
Even tracks, like, you wouldn't see where this yoke drove even. But
no, but this yoke some too. Like for 30 ton, 37 full.
Yeah, she does some.
And
does
not a mark on the ground. Yeah. Like the lads are there ploughing straight after us.
Yeah.
Not a bother.
But they're not giving out yet anyway. So.
No.
And we'd hear about it if we did. Yeah.
John B wouldn't give out to us anyway.
No.
Be afraid.
No, the finger be pointing.
Yeah.
So no, we're going well nice there. Just need to keep at it. That's the biggest thing.
Yeah, like we've done some hours now this week so far. But today's Thursday.
Well, what we started at 7:30 on Monday, and me and you, we stopped at 10, and then your dad came in and he drove it till 3 o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And then we were back in at 6, so she's not getting idle for too long. But like I think that day, well, in them few hours, did we do 40 acres? Like it'll if you keep trailers to it, it's unbelievable. Like
we have 4 trailers now to it, and then we just Evan, Nolan, the poor lad running around each trailer, hopping in, hopping out, bringing them down and unloading them. But and
then Eamon and John are there in the evenings and stuff like that. So the evenings are the push up. But that's the biggest thing. Like you're on the loader, let's say I'm in this, Evan's on the tractors, and your dad would be to and fro. But like it's a small crew, and you're
putting out.
I don't know what we're putting out. We're doing 400 boxes a day. Well, we would easily at that.
Well, if you're going
you would,
half night,
I'd say it would easy enough, like. And like it's not bad tipping if you keep it for one machine, like.
Exactly. Yeah, so it's not as if like we wouldn't do this in a normal year working late at night, but just the way the year has gone, and
you just don't know when you're going to have your windows are going to be short.
Yeah, like if it starts raining, this won't be long turning into a bit of a mud bath. So.
Yeah, well, like today is Thursday.
Yeah.
And we started here Monday. I was only on to your dad about this yesterday. There's 145 acres here. And see, we be going, well, we should be out of it tomorrow. Yeah. Evening, hopefully. Yeah. All going well. But
that's fair going, like.
That's fair going, yeah. That's fair going.
That's what they call us, the A-team.
Yeah, well. Your dad would probably think he's the A-team.
On his own.
On his own, yeah. With all the 7 trailers lined up in the field. But it's an awful help. It's a savage help.
Massive help. But even like when I come in the morning, then all the trailers aren't empty. All the trailers are full, so everyone's moving straight away.
And then the lorries are there at 6 or half 6, and they're ready to go. And there's
taking loads over.
There's 70 boxes done, like.
Yeah.
So it's.
No, it is a massive. And then the boys sowing, like they're. Other years they'd catch up and they'd move to a different farm and come back to us, but they're literally just behind us, like, because we're moving.
We're getting through the ground, so. They won't be long about catching with us either, so they don't. 2 of them there with the 7 furrows are barely getting across ground, and then 2 4 meters, so we'll have no excuse, so we won't.
Absolutely not.
So.
But the beauty about this big machine is probably the best purchase I've ever seen on the farm.
Yeah, I remember your dad telling me that he did have sleepless nights, nervous, worrying about buying it, but like I think I was counting When we used to do it, let's say there'd be a chopper, windrower and the 2 harvesters and a few trailers, it was 11 people.
Yeah.
Now it's down to, you do it with 3 at a minimum, harvester,
4
one on the loader, and then
comfortable.
2 lads, or 1 lad on the trailer going between 2. But if you had 2 lads on the trailers, easy clear ground. Especially if they were emptying on the go, like.
Yeah, you could put a bit more output, but it's just not ideal.
She's full. It's fair crop in this field. We've only gone down and come back up. Like,
yeah, not even.
It's not that long of a run either.
No.
And they're coming out clean, thank God. So, get empty into it there now and see.
There's a man there walking the field?
Yeah. Oh, he's a dog there, that's what it was. I was wondering what he was looking at.
Yeah, we can't say that about women. Oh no.
Well, I don't know what your women are like, but that to me is definitely a dog with a tail anyway. Wow. So I don't.
There's another trailer full now. I normally do be in unloading the boxes, but I came just to chat to Kev for a minute and
get Evan to see what it's like to run the loader.
Exactly. Train them up.
Yeah.
And unloading with this thing, it's not that bad, is it?
No, it's dead on. Stop beeping.
Keep beeping at you.
I'm emptying you, stop.
Shh. No, relax.
Yeah, no, there's no bother at all. You can speed up, slow down, you can do everything, and sure I can see everything there. So I can,
the camera.
The biggest thing is, you have savage cameras. The biggest thing is tell the boys go to 1 speed and
when you're unloading on the go.
Exactly. The biggest thing is they keep their centre, let's say, and that's it.
Because some lads try to fill themselves and that just doesn't really work.
No, it's 1 trailer done. No, you don't be long. And here's Evan coming
back with another one. Lovely.
Let's sit here and wait for him now because he'll pull in nicely, so he will.
The harvest is running smooth. There's no.
Very smooth, yeah.
We broke 1 bar in the web there up to the picking table, but.
Yeah, and I'd say that was a stone as well.
Yeah, it kind of got jammed somewhere.
No, sometimes you mightn't see it. When you're lifting the furrow, you might be looking at 1 row and it might come up this one. And where it turns angle is actually fairly low. It's held on top with a steel thing and underneath, and it might have just broke a bar that way. Like, I'm not too sure, but.
We have Grimmy out tomorrow to fix that.
Oh, we just fixed it up. Are they coming out tomorrow, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we tie wrapped it up, but.
Well, your dad got a bar.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Jeez, Mick would want to brush up so that your dad's coming along with better ideas there. So he put like a rubber strip in it. I'm sure it'd be perfect. Absolutely perfect.
So there is talk of rain coming tonight, so we'll just keep working until the rain comes. It came the other night as well, and Dad was mad for his night shift again, but he only got till 1:30 and the heavens open, so.
But that's the worst thing, when the weather is supposed to come and it doesn't, or when it doesn't come and it does. That's when the problem is, because there's nothing worse you working all night and next and the rain doesn't come.
No. And
well, not that. Yeah, it's
then you're tired the next day when you could have been working in the daylight rather than the night.
It is like, it's great work. It is long hours at it, but it is a major thing. The way I love it. That's why I come every year. I love it because it's everyone gets on well. It's a bit of crack. We have the 2-way radios. We all have a bit of fun.
Yeah. So just here now, change driver. Just an older version of Kev here, sitting in the driver's seat.
Main driver.
Sorry.
Kev is the relief. Get it right there.
He's a part-time.
Kev is the relief driver. Well, actually, I'm the relief driver for this week. Well, for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, and then you'll be back to the main man.
Yeah, so then I'll be on my own again. So yeah, all going well.
It's been a big push on since we got Kev for the 2 weeks.
Yeah, so we kind of had Kev used to drive it during the day. I was doing a bit of night work with her there, maybe early mornings, kind of keeping the job ticking along, and probably has worked out well in favour, because we're working on a farm here where it's all kind of in-house, so we have sheds as well, so we can put the
we can store, a lot of storage room, so
yeah, so it's easy just to store them and put them in, and they're under cover and they're nice and dry. Yeah, and it's been working out well. I have to say, a few good days makes an awful difference, even though we're just after getting a big shower of rain there. Rainbows come out, but it seems to have cleared off, and say it's going to be a cracking evening again.
Yeah, so we're just going to do a few Q&A questions with you.
Alright, thanks for that.
Just a few simple questions there that I was thinking of during the day.
You could have prepped me before you started asking them.
No, you don't need it.
Huh?
No, just off the top of the head.
Right, okay, fire on.
Alright, first one, favourite music to listen to when digging?
Oh, well, at the minute on Spotify, I'm a bit of U2 on that. Like a bit of U2, yeah. There's Saw Doctors too can be good, you know, it depends. Different stages in the digging. When I'm digging on my own there at night, sometimes even.
Something to keep you going.
Yeah, actually, I've started to watch a bit of Netflix, even though I suppose you shouldn't be watching it. But I have been watching.
Do you watch David Beckham?
I actually watched David Beckham.
Class.
Yeah. And he was good, I have to say. I wasn't a massive fan of him there when I started, but yeah, he had a fair career. So watch a bit of that. It's grand because with the audio of that coming through the sound, you don't have to be watching that.
Looking at it.
You don't have to be looking at it all the time. You can listen to it along as you go along. So yeah, it does pass a few hours there when you're on your own. Yeah, generally during the day, but YouTube.
And his number one rule is don't be on the phone. And here he has just admitted that he is on.
Well, it's don't be. I'm not actually on the phone. I'm listening to the phone, so there is a bit of a difference.
Right, so I'm going to go with favourite harvester, but I'm excluding this one for obvious reasons.
Oh, right, okay. Well, this probably is my favourite, but apart from this one, I'd say, now we've had many down through the years, but some of the earliest memories I was probably on a Cavernan 2200. It was an older type harvester, so non-wheel drive, none all the bells and whistles, none all the, but a great little harvester, I have to say, very gentle in pedals, and I think they could be still using them to this date in parts of maybe the UK and that. But yeah, 2200.
2200, was that a 2-ton bunker or?
No, it was just straight elevator. There was a picking table on the back of it. It just went from one web onto another, and it had a little cleaner system. Very, very simple on it, onto a picking table, then underneath and up onto your main web. But yeah, it was nice. You'd shake along, you'd just be jingling along, rattling along. But great house to take in pedals at the front of it. Never get blocked around like that. You know, because it was nice and low. It hadn't a very steep incline to it. So yeah, the 2200 was probably.
And that would have been around what, like they were new when?
So I'm talking. You're probably talking back, maybe the late 80s. Yeah, late 80s. I think was when we had that 2200. Now we had it for years, and we kept it for years. And I don't know where it went to finish up. I think it could have been scrapped maybe to finish up, but yeah, they were the best harvester the Cavernan made. They went on to make a 20, maybe a 24 or 2600. But they weren't the patch on the old 22s.
Best side load man over the years now. I want a few from the past, blast from the past, but I also want the newer.
God, I could offend a lot of lads here, couldn't I?
You could. And you, no matter what you say, you're going to offend lads.
This is a I'm not going to win them. I'm not going to win no matter what I say.
No.
One of the first memories, I suppose, was a cousin of mine, Mark. He's just up the road beside us. They're dairy farmers, and when he was young, he used to come with me side loading, and he was unbelievable. He was nearly like telepathic. He knew, and I knew exactly where to be. You could he'd fill the trailer, no big panic. Look in his mirrors there. He'd be looking ahead of him, looking back at his mirrors. And he used to fill it. At that time we were filling bulk, so that was into a bulk trailer.
Yeah.
And there wouldn't be a corner of it that there wouldn't be spuds. He would fill it to the brim. Yeah, he was a great man. I suppose moving on to the current team, and it was something I was never very good at myself with side filling, because I never fucking liked it. But
still not good at it.
Still not. Actually, I done a bit the other day for Kev, and he was well impressed.
No, he wasn't. No.
Was he not?
No, not at all.
He looked okay, yeah. He was giving me thumbs up, but maybe it was, I'm not sure it was the tummy he was giving me, maybe. But yeah, we have Eamon, which is your brother. When he was, what age is he now? 18. But I remember him side filling at 13, 12 and 13 years of age in the field.
Remember, yeah, because we were down in Offaly and we were off the road, so he could.
So he used to come down and we used to put him side filling. Well, it was the only place we could put him.
Yeah, and then he used to get out of the tractor and get into the next, and the lads would bring it.
Yeah, he was unreal, absolutely unreal, and we were filling into boxes at that stage.
And that's definitely.
Yeah, and he was definitely grey-headed. He had the knack of it. No big panic. He'd look ahead of him again, checking the mirrors, and you could just go from one. I didn't even have to look, because I knew it was always going to be in the box. So he was very good. The current crop we have, who with that today, we've Evan, and he's only new at it. His brother Connor, we Connor last year, and we made a man out of Connor. He wasn't great when he started, but by God, when we was finished, he was probably the best we had. he was good. His brother's there this year, Connor, and yeah, he's good. Evan's there, this year. And Evan
make
looks
a man out of him too.
And we've Alex there. Alex is good too, I have to say. Now he's come on and Tara. It makes it awful different. Like once they get a little bit under the belt, you know, they'd probably need good conditions to start off with. That the trailer's not wanted now, because you know there's nothing much to me trying to sliding, and then they can't get that matched up at the box.
And like you'd think because you're only doing 3.5k, it's actually easier to fill than say silage, because you're moving a lot quicker. But the slower, the actual harder it is, because you know, 0.3 or 4k you speeding up is some difference
and
to them.
It's the accuracy that you have to have, because the basket is quite wide. Like it's just the width of the box.
Yeah.
So I've no real tolerance on it. I have to get bang on in the middle. So what I've been probably to teach them, to tell them to when they're starting off, is to just pick a speed, and I can move up and down because I have the have the ability to do that. To just get the line right. The line is the biggest thing, because you must remember the elevator can't go in and out. It can only go lift up and down. So it's not like a silage harvester where you can lift, tilt the chute and push it the far side. With this, you have no room for error. So look, I mean, they just need to. They do get used to it. Once they find the line, sometimes they're better off to look ahead and just look straight ahead. And then I have them on the two-way radios. Oh, there's John there.
John.
Yeah, another relief driver in.
Yeah.
School teacher. Great job.
And relief services.
Yeah.
Then I see the lads on TikTok and that they're on GPS. So
yeah, well, we have looked at this year, and it's just that's what I was inquiring about this morning. GPS probably we won't do it this year, but we'll probably definitely do it next year, and then they can have the harvester can control, let's say, the tractor and driver beside you. So it's all set up to do that, and this harvester is set up to do that. So that's probably going to be our next step. Except that maybe all the tractors that we've all our girls, the 7/820s and that, which is ideal for the spud field, because number one, nobody else will take them.
No. And they don't need to be 50k.
And they don't need to be 50k. They just need to be big and strong and reliable, and they're a great tractor, I have to say, for anything like that. You know, because once if you have a good tractor in the field, someone will be looking for it.
Yeah.
So we stick with the 7/820s. The only thing is, obviously, they don't have GPS fitted on them.
No.
But we have looked at GPS even for Aho steer on the harvester, because we don't have it on it. We have what they call row finder. And the diablos there on the front kind of sit across the ridges, and that's how it steers it. So, what was the question? That wasn't the question, was it?
Best side loading man.
Heard it, that went off in a bit of a tangent there.
Yeah. Anyway, funny story that comes to mind when you think of digging.
Oh, funny stories. There's been a few of them. Probably can't really say. Some of them have been funny after. Probably not funny at the time.
Yeah.
Look, I remember one year we were digging and we got, I think it was the GBS, which actually was another old favourite. I forgot to mention it as well.
I did think you were
and we still have it.
For that reason. Otherwise it would be gone.
We were digging with it one year and it was going grand, and then we got stuck, and I think we had the 270, which was the case tractor in the trailer. It was a bulk trailer, and of course got stuck with that. Oh yeah, and we'll pull you out. So they went and they got, I think they did 410, and then they ended up with I think they'd over 1,000 horsepower in the finish up trying to pull out the trailer, and just about got it out. And when we think back ahead now, we must have been stone mad, but I suppose it was a wet year and things like that happen in wet years. And, that's the beauty of it, having something like this on tracks now that you don't.
Yeah,
it just takes all that pressure off it, you know, because them times it's, get another chain, another tractor. And then lads getting out and falling in the muck, oh my god, and think about it, trying to behind chains.
What are the main things you're looking out for as you go into the road, at the start, end, and then throughout the...
Yeah, well, for anyone that probably, is I was a driver like that, they'll know exactly what I'm talking about. But first of all, you have your stock chopper on front, and it's very important to have it set correctly, that it's chopping right across the roads, that it gets rid of any excess stalks. Because the one thing that'll slow up your harvest is the stalks come through it. They can cause problems in your discs coming in, they can cause problems in your cleaners at the back, so you kind of have to remove them. So once I get that in, I have it set here on the dial. And you might have to shave it a little bit closer, and there is a kind of a side exit on that.
Yeah, but then you have the
Yeah,
fingers
there's fingers there. There's kind of little sensors on them, and they are just sitting on top of the ridge, and you know, as they lift up, and the front chopper will lift way ahead, like, so they're sensing all the time. Works very well. Actually, a fantastic chopper on these.
Yeah.
And then once it comes in, you're looking at your discs, your Diablos. The Diablos on the front are what you control your depth control. And they want to just make sure they're always clean and that they're running smooth, because you know, once they're running smooth, they'll lift up and down the harvester. We'll say the intake on it. After that, once it goes in there, I'm really up on cameras here at the minute, so I don't know why I swallowed there, God.
I don't know either.
Might get a drink of water or something.
Could do, yeah.
So after that then, I'm just looking at the cameras, because everything goes in the back. You can't really see anything on this. So we have 8 cameras on this screen, and the same 8 cameras are replicated on the top screen, and have another 4 cameras up on another, which is just an optional. We put them on there for extra. So really what you're looking at then is the amount of soil that's coming in with the bidet. You want to have a nice cushion, and that is controlled by your depth. So you're looking at your depth on your
you don't want your spuds coming up and just
no, we just need a nice cushion. Then you bring that, we'll say, up onto your second web, and after your second web it starts to lose the clay a little bit, the soil. Then we have different options here that we can put more agitation on the webs that it will lose the soil. Then you don't want too much agitation, because you don't want to have them bouncing, but you know, you might have a sticky header or a wet header, you might have to have more agitation. So we're constantly looking and probably looking at the cameras here. They go on to the cleaners there. I don't mind the first cleaner, because there always will be a little bit of clay on that on the first one, but by the time it gets to the second one, you see here on the camera there, they've all kind of cleaned off.
Yeah, so then just explain the cleaners and how they work.
So the way the cleaners work, they're a multi-sep, which is kind of multi-separation. They're a rib kind of a separation system, and where you have a clod roller, which is a kind of a clod roller is a plain roller, smooth roller, and you have these other multi-seps, as they call them, segments. Segments, that's what they call them. Yeah, you can have different lips in the segments, high lips or low lips, and they turn one way, and the clod roller turns the other. But the segments are flexi, in that they'll take out the clay and stone, but they won't take out the bidet. And that's a pulse in them, and you can set them high, low, up and down, fast, slow, whatever it is. And what's Kev on? It's right down. He's giving me directions here. Yeah, okay. And yeah, so you're looking at the separation system on it, and once they're nice and clean going to you, you're looking then in your bunker. So when I'm looking behind here, I'll be looking for cuts, you know, so if you're not deep enough, you'll have a kind of a blunt cut. That's a share cut. It's blunt. If it's a clean cut, it's a disc, so you might have to just watch where you are, but they're all fairly well set there at the minute. That's really it then. You're looking at see if you have any skin damage or anything on them, have you any skinning on them.
There's nothing wrong with them ones anyway.
No, they're good, yeah. So we're on the rooster there at the minute. Always good crop of rooster.
Then within a rooster, you're looking for your, as John was saying last week's video, your colour.
Yeah, your colour, your skin finish, your size, your look,
dry matter them.
They dry matter them when they go back, and that's it really. Then after that, then they go from the bunker. Then we get them into the box and straight into storage.
So I'm in the low box. Oh, and now I'm in the bottom of it. So the final job I have today is I have to bring home the 6930. She's a bit sick, just hydraulic oil leaking out the back of it, and we just can't find it. So I'm going to bring it back to the yard. Caleb will love the fact that the fast track, of course, is pulling it. But yeah, we just need to get her back and get the lads to look through and maybe put her in workshop Wednesday if it comes round to it. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to enjoy this drive home and chat to you in a minute.
So thanks very much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, and yeah, pop into those stores here on Spuds. Bye. I've been here at Finnegan's Farm. We'll talk to you all next week. Good luck.